Ladies and gentlemen, and all other crazy idiots out of there in the straitjacket sessions as well as the asylum, I am your host, the one, the only, the Purge. I am back from my vacation, my well deserved vacation. And first things first, I already said in the comments yesterday at Hello Evil, I will announce the lockdown card tonight, right now. Um, as we already know that we're gonna have definitely a lockdown championship match. And in case if you don't saw it, how it looks like, let me show you. Ah, okay. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The lockdown championship has been revealed last week. And based off the trick and treat matches, we have Elijah McFly taking on Master of Illusions to crown the inaugural Lockdown champion. And then especially, we need a contender. So two matches at Lockdown will be qualifying matches to qualifying themselves into the contendership match. I already announced last week in the comments that Matthew Palmer and Vagabond has been made official. So with all that being said, this is going to be one of the two qualifying matches for the Lockdown Championship Contenders match. So Vagabond and Matthew Palmer will fight out the first spot. But you're going to ask yourself, who is going to fight the second spot out? So I thought like, based off like how they done at Hello Evil, I thought like, Lil Sweet, you're definitely championship caliber. You put me over the limits in the title tournament. So at Lockdown, you're gonna face none other than, drum roll please, Sergeant Havoc in the second qualifying match. So with all that being said, the winners of Vagabond and Matthew Palmer, as well as Little Sweet and Sergeant Havoc, will face off at Final Feast to crown themselves the first #1 contender for either the Christmas show or for like the 2024 show. But also not forgetting that next week at Lockdown, this will be the final Lockdown of 2024. The rest of the card, there will be one more match. The rest of the card will be announced after the stream is over. And Magnus Blood, I didn't forget about your little promo at the trick match. So Dusty was about to set up a poll, but I think like this has to be really punished. So with all that being said, at Lockdown next week, you're gonna be in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Who is it gonna be? You will find it out once the stream is over. So with all that being said, I have a guest tonight. And he will be one of the participants in the Lockdown Championship match. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the high privilege to have Master of Illusion. If I would, welcome.
Thank you, Purge.
No problem at all. Welcome to the Straight Jacket sessions. This time on a Monday. It's kind of weird, and I don't know why this is all purple here. I mean, I guess Seven just made his shenanigans once again. We all know him.
Isn't this the 20th? Isn't this the 20th episode of Lockdown or the Straight Jacket sessions?
Exactly, man. It is 20 episodes of Straight Jacket sessions, and 17 without Jordan Drake. What an asshole!
I do miss Jordan Drake. I mean, I know you may not like him, but I like him.
I mean, he down to be in a fucking championship tournament. I was in the redemption finals. This little bitch. Anyways, we are not here to praise and hate about John Drake. We are here that I'm gonna give an interview to you. So, how does it feel to be back on screen? That's the first question that I need to answer you. Question you.
It feels really, really good to be back on screen, and I don't even know there is a winner for the impersonation match, but it feels good to win the contendership match against the three other opponents in that fatal four way. So now I get to go on for a title match to be in history as to be the very first lockdown champion. And isn't it funny about who my opponent is? My
That's right.
opponent, Elijah McFly. We have faced off 3 times before today, and all 3 times Elijah has lost, but I will say every time he's gotten closer and closer to winning, and now this is the big one. The big one, who's going to put their name down in history? Me or him? And it is going to be me. Me, the master of illusion. It's going to be the very first lockdown champion.
That's a great note aside. I wish I could go for any title, but I stick here apparently on this boot. I mean, what would it be that I could go and face the APF World Title, World Champion? What could possibly be? I mean, I can book matches. I can apparently book not my matches, as I recognized it 2 weeks ago when this. Anyways.
I mean, man, you do a lot for this, mister. You do so much, you know, as a promo artist, as a CEO. I know you balance your life and you balance all this, but hey, man, I mean, if you want a match, I might give you one. But I might not have that power, Doug, but I
in
can
case
share some.
I have a question. If you lose, you wanna be my puppet? Oh,
Who said that?
There is somebody in the comments who maybe wants to have a match with you.
Who? I mean, Mama Purge, I've already beaten you once. Oh, look,
there
who
it
is that?
My boss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
My boss is here, but apparently he has
no.
some McDonald's Wi-Fi. Oh,
Dusty,
my boss,
you got to do it.
Dusty, hello.
Dusty, you got to do it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
But Mama Purge, I mean, I saw your comment. I mean, I've already beaten you one time. Do you want me to beat you again? I mean, I guess she likes pain.
I mean, she said, like, if you lose, you want to be my puppet. Imagine that.
No.
Master of Illusions versus Master of Puppets.
I am not nobody's puppet.
Okay, she got a point. Okay, anyways, I want to ask my boss here. So, Dusty, what is your purpose that you're going to be on screen?
What, right now? Why am I crashing the party?
I mean, you're obviously not 7. I mean, I was expecting that maybe 7 is going to crash my party.
You know, I saw y'all out here
celebration that I have.
You know, saw y'all talking about Final Feast, and Master of Illusions got this match coming up with Elijah McFly. to crown the first ever lockdown champion.
Yeah, and I scheduled some qualifying matches for the Lockdown Championship Contenders match.
Oh yeah, what kind of matches did you schedule?
I scheduled Vagabond versus Matthew Palmer, the first qualifying match, and Little Sweet taking on Sergeant Havoc in the second qualifying match. The winners of those will face then each other at Final Feast to crown the first number one contender for the Lockdown Championship. But also, since Magnus Blood is kind of like a fancy pants and wants to have the trick, I decided to make your job a little bit easier and scheduled a 3-on-1 handicap match.
I mean, he was begging for the trick, wasn't he? Was he not?
Exactly. And I hate some bitches that they want to beg something that they think they are the great shit wish version wanna be of the Purge.
Well, I'm here because we're talking about lockdown. He was talking about contendership matches. You're talking about title matches. It so happens that I have.
Oh, holy fuck.
That is going to look so good on my shoulder.
Nice. Look, it goes with Master of Illusion's filter right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Imagine the straight jacket session after that show with that title on my shoulder. It's gonna be great.
After Final Feast, there will be no straitjacket sessions because I'm heading to a Christmas break.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, guess what? I'll still be on screen somehow, some way, showing that damn title. Because I know that Elijah McFly is probably somewhere with a gnat stuck up his ass. Who knows? Who knows what he's doing? Playing makeup Barbie with his... Who knows? I don't know what he's doing. But he ain't on here. Maybe he won't even show up for the match, and I'm just handed the title.
Oh,
right here.
Damn. Any new confirmation that you have from us, Dusty? Maybe regards Final Feast?
Final Feast. Well, there will be more matches announced. You got the qualifying matches, so that will add to it. I don't have anything yet. All we know is Lil Sweet will be taking on Josh Steele for the APF title. And we have Master Illusions, Elijah McFly, to crown the first ever lockdown champion. So that's what we know right now.
I'm an idiot. Okay. Then we're gonna switch Little Sweet with AEP. So AEP is fighting Sergeant Havoc. I totally forgot that. You see, I returned from my vacation yesterday, so
that's all right.
Fuck. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, there's the other co-CEO. Ooh. That was the other co-CEO crashing my straitjacket sessions. How dare you, miss?
You cannot see in these things.
Damn it. So, for God's sakes.
That was Angel doing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. I just figured, since this came today and y'all were, talking about it, and we have one of the participants to crown the first ever championship on screen, I just figured I'd give them a little motivation.
I mean, since you have the lockdown title, you are definitely feel free to crash my party here, as long as you're not 7. That's your best thing.
I'd like to put in a shameless plug here because I think everybody needs to tune in to tomorrow night because the Master of Illusion is in the main event of tomorrow night's Foundation Tuesday Night Prototype Halloween edition. I'm in the main event, and somebody has been calling me out to a match, and I don't know who it is, but obviously they're in the main event with me
Hmm.
of tomorrow night's show. So everybody, if you want to catch that show, it's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To see your man, the Master of Illusion, whoop some tail.
Then I'm gonna make some commercials at myself. PPA Risk or Reward on Saturday, November 25th. We're gonna have some matches that they're gonna take the risk and get the reward in a risk or reward match. Simple as that. And already confirmed is Don Krypton will fight Elijah McFly for the PUA Forbidden Door Championship. Hey, that could be also a thing. Just imagine Forbidden Door title in APF.
Mm. There's definitely some potential for some cross promotion shows coming soon. Maybe a show where
To DM me for that information. Okay, anyways, okay, we've guided completely out of the way with the whole thing here. I was about to interview Master of Illusions.
well, I will let y'all get back to your interview. I'll go lock this up so a certain clown doesn't hijack this one.
I hope he doesn't hijack the show again.
Actually, I don't think the clown is around. As we saw last night, Massaria kind of freed the Vampire Seven, so maybe Clown Seven's missing in action.
Okay, anyways.
I'll let y'all have your interview. I just wanted to, you know,
show your little new toy off. I get that.
All right, y'all.
This is so a beautiful thing.
Y'all have a good interview, and I will let you get to it.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, I was expecting that 7 is gonna crash my party, but my boss? Okay. Well, we're gonna continuing on with the interview here. My next question is, how is your game plan gonna be based off what happened in the APF World Title Tournament?
I mean, man, how I look at it is that I do the best show, the best performance in every match that I'm in. Now, I say that because, the Purge beat me in the tournament. And during that time is when I was sick. And it was shortly after that where I had to bow out of things and I had to go out. And now I've had a couple of matches in the foundation, now at APF, and it's got me back into primetime Master of Illusion. So my game plan is just do the best performance in every single match that I do because I'm no longer sick. So I'm back at 100%, and I'm coming for that damn lockdown championship because I'm going to hold. And I'm going to give you a piece of information I don't think you know, Justin, is that I have never. Now I've held titles on paper, but I have never legitimately held a physical championship in my hands. So if I win this championship, it'll be the first physical title I can legit put on my shoulder. And you best stand believe that when I beat Elijah McFly for the 4th time, I'm going to defend that title, and I'm going to hold it for a very long time.
Purge look-alike. Let's make a contest. Purge look-alike.
I mean, if I shave my head, I might.
Sushi, I mean, we could be the new Fear the Beards.
No.
Too much overrated tag team, in my opinion. The Reunited Nation is better. Okay,
I'm gonna
anyways.
leave my comments to myself because I don't want to get in trouble.
Whoa, 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 oh, it's Roberts.
Oh, I
Okay,
have
we
a
just had.
question. I got a question for you, Justin, and I know this is kind of out of character, but I have to know because I've seen him live too. So I want to know, how did it feel seeing your boy Seth Rollins live?
Dude, this was so amazing. For real. I had legit goosebumps after that. You'd have to imagine that everybody is singing his song for like 5 straight minutes in Cologne.
Uh,
Everybody, all of the 8,000 people, all of them yelling at it. And after the match was ended, Seth Rollins paid a little tribute to Bray Wyatt and said, like, dim the lights down, put the smartphone cameras on, and be like the fireflies and sing the
uh,
song. I was be like, fuck. And I was this close to make a picture with Cody Rhodes until the fucking security got in my way.
well,
Fuck.
when I see, I went to Monday Night Raw. It was about an hour and a half for me back in June. Um, and
This year?
yeah, this year, back in June,
Oh.
I went to Impact and I went to Raw within the same weekend. And anyway, me and my brother, we had got advance tickets, so we had ringside tickets. So we were like, I was like an arm length away from like the commentary. And anyway,
Oh.
after the show aired, Cody was the one that you know closed it out and stuff. Anyway, he came and he got behind the commentary team and started taking pictures with everyone, man. And it's like the entire arena flocked to that dude. Like me and my friend that had went, um, you know, we were like trying to move. We couldn't move for 5 or 10 minutes because so many people was trying to get to Cody. I would have got a
Right?
picture with Cody too, but that was just, I mean, it was so many people.
That was impossible. I was like, I have to send you the picture later once we are off. You all have to imagine that I was so close. It was like 100
Yeah,
meters away. That
yeah, I could have touched Cody if I wanted to.
and I was like, I was a little bit, I was a little
Yeah,
bit frustrated, but overall the experience in Cologne, it was just freaking awesome. I saw like Sami Zayn live, Rhea Ripley live, Nakamura. I already saw him last year in Dortmund. Imperium we saw him live. Bronson Reed, we saw him live. Countless of people. New Day, Judgment Day, all of that. Like Jesus.
yeah.
But this was really honestly the best experience of my life. Even though I was at home like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, damn. But like, sorry for the inconvenience here, for the out of character talk. The reason why I was at vacation was that I headed to Cologne on Thursday, and Straight Jacket Sessions was on Wednesday, I do believe. Yeah, Wednesday. Was on Wednesday, and I couldn't really make it because I have to get up earlier and drive like 2 hours with the train. Like, overall, the experience was so awesome. Like, damn.
Yeah, like I wouldn't do it all the time, But if you've never went to a live show, do it at least one time in your life because it's not like watching TV at all. It's great though.
Exactly. It's not like watching TV, watching any premium live events. Even though Germany's gonna getting one next year with Bash in Berlin. This is like from this is like a great time to being a wrestling fan. Especially, I'm gonna say this out of the perspective out of a German, especially for us wrestling fans in Europe. There is a perfect time just like that to be a wrestling fan. And especially, I'm gonna go back and have some little memory lane. Remember when the European Championship was around?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Uh, yeah, man. Man,
Yeah.
that's a long time ago.
The first champion was crowned in 1997 in Germany, in
Wow.
Berlin.
Oh yeah.
And and now just to think of that, over 25 years later, we're gonna get a fucking premium live event.
Oh
It
yeah.
is definitely a great time to be a fan, says Sergeant Chaos. I definitely
Oh
have to agree with
definitely.
that. Really.
Oh definitely, man. Like you
Okay,
know.
now back to,
Go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, kind of like what Sergeant Chaos said. I mean, everybody complains about this company or that company, but man, we have like, we got AEW, we got Impact or TNA now, and we got WWE and Ring of Honor and NWA. I mean, we got so much wrestling now that nobody should be disappointed.
I mean, basically, when you're gonna see like this, we have almost a full week of wrestling.
Mm,
Monday with Monday Night Raw, Tuesday with NXT and NWA. Wednesday we have AEW. Thursday we have Impact Wrestling. Friday we have SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday we have Collision and
yeah,
possibly a premium live event. And Sunday also a premium live event.
yeah,
I mean, there is not much thing to bitch and complain about.
yeah, for real.
Okay, we're gonna make like this. You're gonna make your final thoughts, and then we're gonna head offline. This is too much out of character thing.
Well, the thing about it is that coming up, Elijah, you have a chance to finally beat me. The question is are you going to give me everything you have? Everything. You have done good. You have beaten people to get to where you are now. You have had excellent matches. I've watched you. I've watched you grow from where you first started. But now this is for history. This is to put your name down in the history books as the first ever lockdown champion. But I'm sorry, it's not going to be your time. And you can bitch and moan about not winning, but you know that I deserve that championship way more than you do. So bring everything you got.
Okay, folks, that was it for this week. This week's Straight Jacket sessions. We're gonna return next week, this time with Mama Purge taking on SNES in the Straight Jacket match of the week. And if SNES wins, he needs one more to be in a guaranteed contenders match for no matter what championship. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Wait,
we're gonna end just
wait. What are you doing here? What? What? Hold on just a second.
I have a bad feeling that.
I tell you what, you son of a bitch, Elijah McFly wants to come in here and try to go over my friend, and he didn't even show up, the son of a bitch. Oh man, it feels good to be up on screen. I tell you what. Now,
Big
Percy,
LT.
yeah, it's been a little time. I know my friend there, Master of Illusion, wants to do whatever, but I just had to come on screen and tell old Elijah McFly that when MOY is done with him, maybe the big LT has stole his hat in the ring again. Because I owe an ass whooping too to Elijah McFly. I tell you what, you little son of a MOY, get back on screen.
Oh dear God Almighty.
I look, man, I don't know how he. Look, I don't know how he got here, man. I didn't give him my address. I don't even know how he got online. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, apparently Big LT has sent me a fucking contract for Foundation. I have to read it. I don't know what this is gonna be. Anyways, I was about to end Straight Jacket Sessions with the 3 most dangerous words in the promo universe today. In. Embrace.
The
The vision.
illusion.
Or the illusion.
Ah.
So see you all next week. Oh.